Welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. Today we are doing for ABC April 2025, we're doing the letter L, and I am going to be doing labels. And I have this very, very antique paper here. I don't even know where I got it. And I want to stamp some different labels on there. I want to make some, I guess, homemade, handmade, however you want to say it, some different labels on there. I want to make some labels. I want to do some of these round ones. I know they're hard to see because I don't always put them back where they belong. But then I have some of these words that I'm hoping to be able to stamp inside some of these labels that I want to make. So we'll see. Let's see what we can get done. I don't want to decorate the labels up yet because I don't know where, and I need to put some paper on the back of this. It's very brittle. It's thick, but it's brittle, and I want to keep it from, so I have some book pages here, and I have some other pages that I can glue on the back of this so that it will, the best inks to use are inks. The oxides aren't, I'm going to use some oxides, I think, just for the colors because I like, but the inks are better because they're permanent. The oxides you mix with water and they are going to move around, obviously, and they are not going to be permanent. You get another color of ink, or you get a white, or I mean a water with them, and they are going to, you know, they're gonna change. They're not gonna be the same. So I'm going to use my stamping pad here. I'm gonna first do it in black, and my favorite to stamp with is this VersaFine permanent ink. I just really like the way to me it's very crisp. That is my favorite. And I'm going to go ahead and I am still going to ink on some of this ripped because I'm going to put it on back. I'm going to back it. So, and that's my fault. That has nothing to do with because I didn't rub it quite right there, but that's fine. So I'm going to put these back. My goal is to cover this in, I'm going to leave these two there, see if I can get a couple different ones. Oh, here's another circle. So let's try the Distressed ink in Walnut Stain. I have not used this in so long that, again, because I like the oxides better than the inks, and when I use inks it is more for I use VersaFine for stamping more than I do for anything else. So let's take these two off and try different ones here. Just so that I know which ones I've used. Let's try the Scorched Timber. Could probably, nope, not yet. I like to put ink pad to my stamps versus my stamps to my ink pad. I seem to do better that way. When I do it the other way around, I have more issues. I get ink everywhere when I do that. Love the way that turns out. Now let me do a couple of these. I know some of these are off to the side, you can't see them, but that's all right. I'm going to do a couple of these bigger ones, and then we can move to, let me do some crackling campfire here. Keep my inks together. And then we'll see if let's go back up here. I used to rub my ink pad, my stamping pad, because for some reason I just thought that's what I needed to do. But Margaret at Sevenplaza, I was watching her and she's like, you just need to hold it on there. You're just asking the paper to absorb the ink. And I get much better results now that I have listened to her. Okay, let's try some of these other ones I have here. I do get crisper results. Let's try Wild Honey on this one. See how that one looks, how that one turns out. And then let's see if we can get some more black ones here, because ultimately that is my favorite, is the black ones. And I really do want some plain ones because I want to see if I can get some word ones. I want to see if I can get some words in those, and if I can't, that's fine. But I have some really cute word sayings in these that I want to, so let's do these, and then I want to get some, see if we can put some word ones, some sarcastic words. In some of those. We'll do some more of these types to see if we can get some, see if I can get some more word. There's an oval one. Let's do an oval one. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm off the page here. I keep forgetting that I can't go past this line right here or I'm off. Let's see if I can do this different here and get some more. Might not be able to get 3 on there. All right, let's do this one. We'll do one more. And that one got pretty close. Oh, not too bad. Let's do this one and this one. Let's see if we can get some. There we go. I really like how those are turning out. See, my favorite is the VersaFine. Although I really like how the walnut stain turned out. All right, let's put that to the side. Let's move this, open my words here. Sorry for the noise. I know sometimes that can be, let's see if I can get, this says surely not. Let's see if I can get that. It can't. Let me see if I can get, sometimes when I have, sometimes I really like to use this. I don't know why, it just works better for me when I use my long skinny one. Okay, let's, I don't think it'll fit there. No. Let's see here, will it fit in here? No. Looks like it'll fit in there well. Surely not. Okay. Let's find us another cute little saying. This says, do it, me encouraging shenanigans. So let's see where this one would fit. Right there. Let's see if I can get this without making it all over. That looks like it's crooked. It is. Sarcasm. It's how I hug. I got these stamps, I believe from Temu. Let's see here. Let's find, this one says blah blah blah. Let's find that one here. See if we can put that one. I'm just trying to get these straight on here. Sometimes that helps me get it straight in the Well, in the circles, I guess it doesn't matter. It would look kind of cute, angled. I don't. Let's see. This one says drinks well with others. Let's see if we can get that one pretty straight. Don't think it'll fit that way. That's pretty tight in there. That might work there. Don't know. This one says, "'Tis the season to have your life choices mocked at the dinner table." That sounds like Thanksgiving or Christmas. Let's see if we can get this one put somewhere. It doesn't fit on any of the ones I have. It will not, so that won't work. Got my finger in that one. This one will fit somewhere. Yep, it says, "You had me at, well, make it look like an accident." Sorry if my head's in the way. I don't know. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. I can see quite a few of my grandchildren using this, younger grandchildren. But some adults too. I work out, just kidding, I take naps. This one says, "My favorite emails are ones that let me know my order has shipped." Now I think this is a favorite of all crafters. Now see, too much. That one don't fit there, but it will fit here. This one says, "Family one tent away from a full-blown circus." Let's see. Too big. This one will fit there. Let's see. "I do not spew profanities. I enunciate them clearly." more, but I think I don't have any that will fit any of those. So let's see if I have anything else that I got out that will work. Oh, these have never been used. They're so kind of, I don't think that'll work because it's all blacked out, so that will not work well. And this I think is just one big one, so we'll just, that'll work. Let's cut some of these apart here so that we can back them easier. Make them a little bit stronger. Okay. This is pretty thick, so I think I'm going to use this to back them. I have more, so let me open this. We'll get another one of these. Let me close up my VersaFine before that gets to be a mess for me. Because the paper is so delicate, I want to make sure I back it with something strong so that it doesn't. And I'm gonna go ahead and try using, or I am gonna use this Uhu glue stick. I don't know how you say it, but I'm gonna just to make sure, and I'm gonna go ahead and glue it all down, even though this piece doesn't have another thing I really like about using the permanent ink is once it's dry, it's dry. The only thing you see coming up is this one here. So yeah, that made it come up much more, or made it much more sturdy. Oh, these, if I do it right, might, well, maybe not. So this one will have to be taken care of just a little bit better, or just because of where it's ripped, because I don't want it ripping anymore. But I also, you know, one of the reasons I wanted to do it on this paper is to kind of show we don't have to get rid of the beautiful paper that is ripped or not as in good a shape anymore, because we can still use it. It's still beautiful. We just have to repair it a little bit. Nope, that's okay. We'll put it on this one. And then we can still use it, and it's not a waste. It's still antique and or vintage. Not sure which one of the many books that I have that this fell out of. So, but yeah, It's beautiful. I want to use it. I don't want to lose this gorgeous paper. I want to continue to use it, so, and then this will go into my little zipper bag that I have of little book pages and things that I have. All right. Cut these out. See if I can get them cut out halfway decent. I usually do not do well fussy cutting. And probably should have let the glue dry a little more, but it's all right. There's that one. And I'm going to keep these pieces of paper also because they're gorgeous. And then I will use some of these because I am also doing the seed packet one. And I am decorating with labels and stuff on those. So I can use these to decorate that. I'm not going to cut the round ones out because I have a hard time cutting round labels out. But this is a cheap way to, and an easy way for you to make your own labels. And you can do it on any type of paper. You don't have to do it on brown paper. You can do it on scrapbook paper. Do it on any paper so that you can have the decorative labels. As long as you have stamps, you can make your own labels. There's no reason to always go out and buy them. And like my labels here, they're sarcastic like me, so it works out great for me. They have my personality in them. And then you can decorate them and it kind of is more your style. And you don't need a whole lot of money to junk journal. Don't need fancy stuff. And I've seen people junk journal and stamp without the plastic stamps. They just stamp with the stamp itself, which is pretty amazing. I've never been able to do that. I've tried. I can't do it. My stamps turn out horrible. But anyway, you don't need to see me cut out all these. So, but that's, you get the gist of it. So that's how you make your own stamps. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will use these when I do the S for the seed packets. I made my own pattern. I'll explain how I did that. And we'll use some of these labels when we decorate up the seed packets I made. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative and we learned a lot, and I hope you have a blessed evening. Thank you. Bye now.